Tuna, tuna. Seriously, when are you going to show what I did to you that gives you the justification to take my videos and edit them to fit your narrative? What kind of stalker material are you besides the obvious? You're a stalker. You're playing shit from like 2019 and shit, saying you're waiting for my biopsy results. Who the fuck are you to demand biopsy results? What kind of a lunatic of a stranger are you? You're a stranger to me. Do you understand that? Do you get it? Do you understand how much energy you spend editing and searching through over 1,000 videos for snippets of shit that is long forgotten? You're even trying to get somebody like people stirred up and fights started again. You're an instigating, shit stirring loser. Stalker. You're a fucking stalker. A stalker. You literally have spent how many hours watching stuff to edit videos to fit your timeline narrative of a complete stranger? Is your life so perfect that it needs no attention? Or is it so inadequate and devastating that you don't want to look at it? Which is it? Because you are fucking weird. I even saw your buddy Chosen One community putting up a thumbnail of Sharon's vagina. Rehashing old shit. Even that Chrome Heart sits there talking smack like anybody knew what color they were. I don't care what color somebody is, they can have bad grammar. Or they can pretend to have good grammar but bad motives, like Day Day. Pulls out his thesaurus all the time. Likes to start trouble. Weirdos. Weirdos that think they see flying monkeys. Weirdos that think because they make a video changing dates and inserting narrative, that makes it the truth. Hi, Pink. Oh, I got some real good stuff coming up for you soon. We're gonna have some Sasquatch stuff coming up soon. We are. We're gonna have some Sasquatch stuff coming up. No, not Big Fupa. Although there might be some Big Fupa sightings. Big Fupa. These are people using words like Fupa. Once again, fixating on other women's genital areas. How is that normal to them? Who raised them to say It's almost like I really can't fathom the thought process that they think to themselves. But you know that they don't think to themselves that they're normal. So they think to themselves that they'll say they're mentally ill and use that as their excuse. But here's the thing, when somebody who obviously knows they're acting out of mentally ill motives and that it could be detrimental to somebody, but they're taking full responsibility for it. I'm talking about Luna and Bobbles and them. Oh, but the Sasquatch thing, yeah. Um, my friend's gonna come and talk about Sasquatch. She's been doing a lot of research on it. You'll enjoy it. Hmm. There is a video I wanted to look at too. What do they call 'em? Thinker Thunker or something. And there was some kind of a video recently. You'll see. It's good. Because we're not going to spend a lot of time on these people anymore. I mean, with the research we've been doing, we see that they actually need some kind of an intervention. They're well aware of their mental incapacities and that they are doing things that are not okay. Any other person out on the street that is, I mean, seriously, like, say, like, two countries came to a peace talk and you got Luna there. Fucking Luna would be having the next third world war. She's a shit stirrer. There's no reason for her to be pulling up old videos to try to bring up arguments. Woman has no reason to do that. What kind of joy do you get from taking bandages off things that are already healing? What joy do you get out of that, you weirdo? Luna, you're a fucking stalker. You spend your every waking moment admittingly falling asleep, watching over 1,000 videos of mine every day. Isn't that weird? That there's nothing going on in your life, Luna, except singing praises to two other women, Bobbles and Jewel. You know how pathetic you look? Just coming onto the scene and sitting there and spending. Yeah. Of course they want to see that pink. Of course they do. It's so weird. She's even trying to start trouble with somebody else too. They're harassing a man that just shouldn't be harassed. I mean, my God. And oh, she is. She's harassing him too, trying to get arguments started with him too. I mean, basically anybody or anyone she can try to conjure up fights with again is what she's doing. Hi, random person. It's so weird. Like, that woman is spending hours trying to shit stir fight. And she thinks that in somehow or some way, just because these idiots that you're talking to, Luna, or leaving comments in your channel are telling you thumbs up, it's not thumbs up. It's not. My shit's still up. So is Sharon. All that shit is still up on both our channels. It's no news. It's no news. It's all still there. Neither one of us took them down because we moved away from it, but they're still up. It's fine. It's a period where, hey, you know, it wasn't like she discovered some golden nugget or anything either. This stupid woman is just replaying stuff that, as if the two people who are in the video, Tuna, putting up old clips of videos going back even as far back as 2019 for me, putting up old clips, trying to make them fit her fucking narrative. She's a weirdo. I've never seen anything like it. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Pathetic to spend that much time on a stranger. Like, I don't even have that much time or that much desire or any desire to do that to her. Like, I could care less, Luna, about your fucking history. I mean, if it was good and you wanted to share it and have encouragement and support, sure, we could cough that up for you. But as for trying to drag you down in the mud, I don't get any thrill from that. Doesn't even like cross my mind. Yeah, it's weird as fuck, man. Fucking weird. The only people supporting you doing that are weirdos, just like yourself, Luna. You get that, right? Like, you know how on a uh, Luna? She's not young. She ain't young. She's not old, but she ain't young. But she's like not even like spending her life. She's bitter, man. You could tell she's bitter. She's real bitter. See, what I think is her husband um started a gaming channel because we all know that's real immature. Um, so he doesn't spend any time with her. He just keeps those headphones on and yells and screams at the TV. This is just in my opinion. So she's so ignored that her dogs are even like snubbing, the beds she buys them and shit. They're like, yeah, okay, lady, get a life. We get it. We get it. Yeah, you're barren. And you know what? I'll say that because you know why, Luna? Because the way you allow comments there talking about how it must be to be my child. Well, thank God no child had to find out how it would have been to be yours. But I'll tell you what, if you could have spent that much attention on a child, then maybe you would have been a great mother. Maybe you would have been. Maybe that's what you're missing. Have you ever thought about adopting or being a foster parent? Why don't you use that energy and all your so called good advice to be a foster parent? Could you do that for us? Could you focus your energy onto good things? Would that be possible? Hi, Night Owl. Like, could we see something productive and positive out of you at any time, please? Yeah, she is. I mean, could you possibly use that money that you have to buy a $120 dog bed or whatever you said it was, and the other one that bought the $100 fucking dog collar? Could you use that towards something good? I mean, perhaps you could have donated that to your local MSPCA or SPCA or a local dog pound. I mean, seriously? You go from thinking what a great person you are because you bought a very expensive therapeutic dog bed and your dog didn't like it, so you threw it out in the yard and it became a chew toy, to bashing a woman for the last year and a half that has been fighting, cancer for no reason. And something inside of you, I know it's got to be the negative encouragement. It's the toxic encouragement. It's, what is it? Toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is what you're getting, Luna. When you're getting the praise from those people that know damn well that they've got a box of hand warmers donated by a kind person, opened, mind you, even though they haven't been down anywhere and they haven't made any trips or videos where they show them handing out those hand warmers, but it's open. She had already made a video thanking that person for those hand warmers, but she made another one. Yet, have we yet to see? How about the timeline on Jules, Luna? Since you're so good at timeline, would you mind giving us one on Jules? Could you? Hmm, hmm. When those hand warmers gonna get handed out? Hmm? $22,000. Could you give us a timeline on that $22,000? Would you mind, Luna? I mean, at least use your powers for good. At least. I mean, mm-mm. Positive, toxic positivity is what you seem to be enjoying. People who praise you for harassing and carrying their torch of harassment, that trust and believe it's the torch soon to be extinguished. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to waste all your energy on something soon to be extinguished? Hmm? Cyberbullying? How long do you think somebody who has shouted out, forgive me right now, suck my clit numerous times when replayed in commentary videos, where they wish people's planes to go down and them to overdose and die, how long do you think your affiliation with them is going to carry you through? Hmm? Hmm? You know, Luna, you're not the big guns, right? You're somebody who is so obsessed with being relevant that you don't care what you have to do to get there. You'll lie, you'll cheat, you do whatever you gotta do. Whatever you gotta do, you'll do it. And that's a shame. Because with that much energy that you seem to have to focus on trying to break down something very solid, you know you'll tire long before I will, right, Luna? Luna? Koopa? If that's how you're entertained and that's how you're validated, then trust me, your mental stability is not justification. It's just more reason why you should lose your abilities to use social media to harm people. You shouldn't be allowed that. That should be taken away from you. That's a luxury, not a necessity. And you're abusing it. You're abusive. You created a channel for the intense sole purpose is to bully, slander, and spread what? I mean, you're against community guidelines. You really are. If you've got any decent bone in your body, you'll stop while you're behind until you don't want to be so far behind that you're just a laughing stock. I mean, you're so close to it right now. You're a laughing stock. Your desperation is so intense. You can smell how desperate you are for attention. Cut your nails so they're not so threatening when you lean in to remove your husband's headphones and whisper in his ear, shut up and take me. You ever try that? Perhaps coming at him with something that doesn't look like it's going to poke his freaking eye out. My God, people must flinch when you go to reach for them. It's not attractive. Nails like that aren't attractive. Just being honest, in my opinion. Now, I hear these people over there, they use this phrase a lot, caw, caw. Why the heck is that they do that? What's with their caw, caw shit? Isn't that weird? I feel like in honor of their recent friendship, I just want to take a look at this. I don't know. It could be nothing. It could be nothing. It could be nothing. But you know me. I'm just like Luna. Hey, Don. I thought I'd take a look at this live stream. It's from a while ago. I don't even know if I ever watched it or not. I just thought it might be interesting. Give it a little look-see. Right? Give it a little look-see. Just to see. Like, what was going on here? Who does? Luna? Hmm. She doesn't sound like anything because she just sits there and plays spliced together crap. That's how she is. She has no opinion of her own. Just false lies. Do random. Alright, thought let me do this. Just for the heck of it. You know what they say, the oldies are the goodies. No, we're gonna do this one in light of their recent friendship. I thought we'd do this instead. We're gonna go way back here. We're gonna go way back. Wow. Let's take a look at this one. I know, it's crazy. I just want to see what it's about. It's called Your Face Makes My PUSSY Dry. I'm sure this must be full of intelligence.
Live.
Hello, and we are back. What a week, people. What a week. What a week. Lord, the heat up here. Here you are with Dabbing the Bubbles. Always bold, bodacious.
We're just going to flip through. We're just flipping through. We're just flipping through.
The other night is whenever I was doing my apology to Shady and say, letting her know what really went on. And I couldn't talk to you guys and say I lost my friend, but I've known her since I was 13.
My flying monkey isn't still there? I thought it was there.
Together, but
my flying monkey isn't there? Why? What is it? Is it just a white? I can try and get it back. Hold on. Is it there? Hi, Crossroads.
We lost touch over the last year because her mental state was really declining, and it was just really hard to keep in touch with her. But she OD'd on whippets, which are those little cartridges that you get in like whipped cream cans and stuff like that. She basically suffocated to death. I'm doing too many. I guess she got paranoid.
She's talking about one of her friends, I guess. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. I just got to plug this in. Hold on. Hi, Sharon. We're just going through some videos because Luna can't seem to help herself going through mine. So we're going through her master's videos. So now that's not the one really I was looking for. She says, "Oh my God, the hate for coming clean." Huh. Well, let's see what she's coming clean about.
Crawled under her bed, and that's where they found her. And hey, Stephanie. And I didn't want to. And I'm pretty much new. So, and this shit has been going on for the longest time with them. And every single thing that people warned me about that she would do, she did to me. And hey, people know.
Who is she talking about?
Find out what they're like. Did you call?
I was more of a poker face on Tuesday because I saw people. I have been bombarded. I mean, I knew I was going to get bombarded. I knew I was going to get death threats from the idiots, in which I have. I've had to block quite a few people. I've had to actually take out 98 comments from the comment section because it just got so ridiculously bad. And I don't really delete comments.
So much for her freedom of speech.
Comments, but this shit was getting really bad. And so we're going to do...
Let me ask you something. Based on these items. Hey, Stephanie, baby girl. Hey, one of those kids, how you doing? Um, some of the comments, they seem to not be able to connect all of the dots. So it's interesting to see how people think, because then you can actually find out what they're like. Did you call CPS on Nitty? Yes or no?
Did I? No. Yeah. And nor did HMB. And nor did fucking Tom. And
this is interesting.
And SG's not involved, and HMB's not involved, and this is just ridiculous, beyond ridiculous. And the thing is that Nitty is supposed to be coming on right now or around this time. He called us all Karens or something like that. It's like, thanks, Nitty. But he's blaming it on Tom. He is so fucking scared of Ollie. This is how bad people are scared of Ollie. Ollie has a bad.
Isn't that strange that she went right to Ollie? Because I don't know about you guys, but
reputation, and I'm pretty much new. So, and this shit has been going on for the longest time with them, and every single thing that people warned me about that she would do, she did to me. And people know. People know.
Oh, so she's saying it was Ollie. Okay, so it was Ollie who did the CPS.
About her. And so
now, mind you, this is August 26, 2021.
So, I appreciate it. All the love, guys. Yes, I just didn't want to talk about it Tuesday night, and it would have been bad timing for me to do that. I don't play the sympathy card. I wasn't trying to play the sympathy card. That's why people said, "Oh, she had a poker face." You know, she didn't mean her apology. I don't really cry. I'm not a person that cries. It's really, really hard to make me cry. I don't really show a lot of emotion. And that's why I come off as a major bitch to people, because I try to, like Daisy Bear says, I'm like a dude. You know?
Wonderful.
With the way I think and emotions and how I deal with people. Yeah. And so it wasn't that I wasn't sincere, because I do not apologize at all unless I mean it. I mean, everybody knows that, you know? And I'm asking these people that are coming at me, I'm like, did you want me just to take it to my grave with me? I could have kept it to myself.
Or you could have not done it. Or you could have not done it. And to this day, you still now renege on that and push the blame back onto Sharon.
You know, but my balls dropped and I fucking did it. So, and a lot of them that were coming at me didn't even pay attention. Did not even pay attention to shit that came out of my mouth.
How about you just didn't do it?
Just listening to the soundbite, listening what second and third degree of what people said. Hey, Nikki Leah, and that's what they do. And basically, it's probably the 2 or 3 people with multiple accounts all posting.
JC Bear, how about you just say to her, well, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
All the standard items, but you can tell if they've actually followed what went along based on what their comments and their responses are.
How about saying, first of all, her title to the live stream is "Your Face Makes My PUSS Dry." I don't know about an apology about that. Luna says, if they don't take your apology, it's their problem. Shut up, Luna.
The comments when the responses absolutely make no sense, you know that they're just listening to what other people are saying.
Yeah, they're getting bad. I mean, they're supposedly coming to my house. They're calling my husband's work, like the headquarters.
Pupa, you do know that when you did what you did by blaming Sharon, even though you knew it wasn't correct, that people were going to come to her house and do things, correct?
orders. They said, I mean, all kinds of shit. They've already contacted my son to control your mother. If you don't control your mother, we're gonna.
Oh, gee, you mean like how Ollie did to me? Oh, okay.
Call your work like his work. Why would his work give a fuck about what his mom's doing? You know. And another reason why I was scared to, to talk about my friend's death is because I didn't want them finding out, looking through obituaries.
I almost have to kind of believe what she's saying here because Ollie is that way. Ollie is that way.
And finding out who she is and fuck with her family.
All West Baptist Borough or Westboro Baptist, those ones.
But if she was honest, then she'd have stuck by this. Why would she allow Ollie back into her circle after if they'd have done what she's accusing her of?
So it is what it is. I do want to say, I see you backstage. Just hold on just a couple of minutes. Let me finish with this, what I'm saying real quick before I bring you up. But I want to say, Ollie was supposed to go on to Shady's and I guess do a rebuttal, right?
But you see, you just called her Shady again.
And she didn't. Instead, I mean, we're all waiting for that. She basically screwed Shady over because she told her that she was coming on and she's going to say her side, right? And I'm like, no matter what she says, I've already sent, the people that need the proof, I've already sent the fucking proof out. And,
well, where is it?
She knows what she did. So what she's doing now is what I've seen her do.
Why is she friends then again with Ollie? Why are they now blaming Sharon again?
Over and over and all the stuff that people have sent me that she's done to them, she's playing the victim card. She's sending her goons out to say, oh, she's got to take a break. Her blood pressure.
It's that upper pussy area.
Sure. Oh, Ollie, she's being suicide, trolled. And I mean, she does this every time. And then she'll say shit like, one of her friends told me that, or she always thinks it's her friend. I mean, this woman's known her for a really long time. She told me that Ollie said that, she's taken over, abundance of pills and.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Had a wellness check and stuff done, and that came from a friend of hers that she knew for a really long time. And it's the same fucking thing every single time. It's like, bitch, you got your goons doing all your dirty work, trying to lie for you, say they haven't seen you in days, and then turn around and say they did talk to you and you're not doing so good. And I mean, a whole victim fucking card. I mean, I could have used my fucking friend's death for fucking sympathy,
Well, you just told us about it. I mean, I don't understand what this woman is like.
But I didn't. I left that out of there.
It wasn't timed out. They shouldn't have been. I'll check it out. Sorry about that, Crossroads, if something happened. Let me check that out. You shouldn't have been timed out. You didn't say anything out of line. If you're not subscribed or if you have a thumbs up, please do. I appreciate it. Oh, why did you hide Crossroads with cats, Sharon? Okay, sorry. I got her. Don't worry about it. She's back. Crossroads with cats. I hope it was an accident. I hope you know you're back, Crossroads with cats. It was an accident. I hope you're still listening. It does happen. It does happen. It has happened. Right. Accidentally. So, yep, there she is. Okay, good. Thank you. All right.
The fuck? You know, she always gets her goons. I don't know why they go
So
along with
there's Luna saying about Ollie. She needs to go see a psychiatrist. Of course, you know, Luna, she's
they didn't do this
obviously
for her.
diagnosed
But
her.
so they went into Shady's chat last night and it was overwhelmed it with talking for Ollie, doing all his talking, all his bidding and stuff. And Ollie was actually in there under a soccer cap the whole time. Like she promised Shady that she would go on her live, and then she doesn't even fucking show up. And then her goons go in there. If she could talk to her fucking goons.
I do remember that Sharon called you know, and then Ollie actually had her go on there like the next night at like 1 something in the morning.
Then she can like get in touch with Shady, right? I mean, she was gonna give a platform to Ollie, and Ollie fucking blew that shit. And it's like, bitch, take a fucking my pussy don't hurt pill and get the
Wow, she's so classy.
Fuck over it. Get your ass on fucking camera. Get the fucking do what you said you're gonna do. Or is it that you know what you did wrong? You know the emails that I have. You know what you have told me, and now Nitty's blaming fucking Tom. Nitty is so fucking much of a pussy that he is blaming Tom.
I just want everybody that Bobbles has changed her stance on recently to hear how Bobbles does speak of people whenever the feeling arises that they're mistreating her in some way.
One man that we all know he, you know, that he hates. Yeah, it's always, yeah. She's giving the rest of us with high blood pressure. I don't get why she's so upset. Exactly. I take blood pressure medicine every fucking day. My blood pressure, I've been feeling funky because of my blood pressure being up from this shit.
Tracy C says she's trying to portray a frail, sick, old, innocent woman. But now they all like her.
But I still came on and fucking did and owned up to my shit. Now, Nitty blaming Tom is only because he's a fucking pussy bitch. He is a big pussy bitch. So instead of fucking knowing what's going on and going after Ollie, he blames it on Tom. Tom had nothing to do with this. All the people that got the proof, no, Tom did not have any fucking, you know, part of this. And I mean, so Nitty, you're a fucking pussy. You talk.
But yet now she's all up in Nitty's ass, loving on him.
Big and fat and everything, but then you're gonna take the fucking pussy card and say it's Tom? Are you fucking kidding me? You are not all big and fat. The only thing that you're afraid of is that Ollie is going to fucking have I can't say that. Is going to have your apartment swatted, and you don't want to do that with all that shit up in there, do you? I am not going. I'm not going to apologize to your kid, Nitty, because first of all, let me tell this, you transphobic motherfucker.
Ooh.
Telling people my husband's a trans and wears panties and all this other shit. That's some transphobic shit. But the thing is, Nitty, you're the one who came out with they called CPS on you, and it was Sharon. You said that. You said it was Shady. No one knew anybody called CPS on you until you said it, and you right away assumed it was Shady.
That is true. That is true. And Ollie was in there immediately giving Sharon's address and emailing Nitty everything.
And when you assumed that, those bitches jumped on that fucking train. They laughed about how the fuck that you said it was Sharon. They laughed at it.
You still though kind of go on and they all still say it's Sharon. So I mean, I don't understand. Was it Ollie or not?
They made fun of you. And to call me a monster and your damn fucking your goons fucking saying that like you walk with God and all this other stuff. No, you don't, Nitty. No, you don't.
Neither do you.
And I'm not apologizing to your daughter because I'm not the one that fucking called. Even if I kept the shit quiet, the fact that somebody called did not change that. I do not owe anybody. I do not owe your daughter or you an apology. If anything, you should fucking be telling me like you need to apologize to Shady. And you
Didn't you actually take part in this, man?
should be happy that I told you the fucking truth and told everybody the fucking truth about who it really was. I mean, come on.
So if it was really Ollie, then why are you fucking defending her now and having her up on your panel, Ollie? I mean, Bobble. Super.
Didn't he say on a video of Kelly out of the beef between him and Tom? Tom still never called CPS on him. Now he's gonna blame Tom, changing the names. Yep. And look who I have. Hey, Tom.
Hey, how you doing?
Ooh,
How you feel about getting blamed?
I'll call him on him tomorrow if you don't mind.
You what?
I'll call him on him tomorrow.
You'll call him on him tomorrow? Oh, God.
All his stuff, old Tyree. She thought she masked the IP address, but I got all his information sent to me this morning.
Yeah.
This stupid ass is nothing but a small town song. Right around.
Can you sit like a little bit closer or talk a little bit louder?
This guy's just a punk that's
Oh, here we go. Tom Reed.
trying to fake this tough roll. He's nothing. He threw his toilet paper in trees and broke the windows. It's all a fake act. He probably should have been called on, but I didn't do it. If I did, I'd call him first and let him know I was going to be the guy calling. Just every time anybody comes down there that he thinks there's even a slight chance of physical confrontation. It's pure bullshit. He probably should have been called up. Fucking loser. He's the one who says the neighborhood in the tank.
He's the one that came out and let it out know that somebody did call the CPS.
I would tell him. I would tell you if I called him.
You're so honest.
If you want, I'll call him out too. Then he can talk about it some more. But this time, at least I want to get credit for calling. I even told him.
But yet now, Luna says, Tom, can you please send him $10 so he can STF you? God, Luna, you're so ridiculous. And so, but now they don't even remember this live stream. Now it's back to Sharon is the one who did it.
That dumbass how to apply for the Freedom of Information Act because I didn't think it was Sharon. This guy doesn't want the truth. He's a troublemaker.
Oh, so Tom Reed didn't think it was Sharon. Tom Reed defending Sharon here.
Idiot that's fried his brain on crack. That spits up kids that doesn't pay for him. I mean, he's a zero. He must have run out of crack money because all he's doing is taking pictures of construction equipment building a bridge. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody cares what this guy thinks. He's a zero. He's actually a couple notches lower than Cray Cray.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, he's zero.
No, but she's friends with Cray Cray now.
I mean, you think if you could use a voice changer.
No, he said he
and put a
didn't.
baby talk,
He said he applied for the Freedom of Information Act because he didn't think it was you. You need me to replay that? I can.
A small town song. Right around.
Can you sit like a little bit closer or talk a little bit louder?
This guy's just a punk that's trying to fake this tough roll. He's nothing. He threw his toilet paper in trees and broke the windows. It's all a fake act. He probably should have been called on, but I didn't do it. If I did, I'd call him first and let him know I was going to be the guy calling. Every time anybody comes down there and he thinks there's even a slight chance of physical confrontation, it's pure bullshit. He probably should have been called up. Fucking loser. He's the one who says the neighborhood in the tank.
He's the one that came out and let it out know that somebody did call the CPS.
I would tell him. I would tell you if I called him. If you want, I'll call him tomorrow too. Then he can talk about it some more. But this time, at least I want to get credit for calling. I even told that dumbass how to apply for the Freedom of Information Act because I didn't think it was Sharon.
Oh, he said he told that dumbass how to apply for the Freedom of Information Act because he didn't think it was Sharon.
This guy doesn't want the truth. He's a troublemaker idiot that's fried his brain on crack. That spits up kids that doesn't pay for him. I mean, he's a zero. He must have run out of crack money because all he's doing is taking pictures of construction equipment building a bridge. I don't know why. I don't know why anybody cares what this guy thinks. He's a zero. He's actually a couple notches lower than Cray Cray.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, he's zero, nothing.
I'll slow it down then instead of speeding it up.
And put a baby talk. You think a baby was bad, not an adult. There's something wrong with this guy. He doesn't have the capacity to cause real trouble, and we just showed right now that the pussy is deep down.
It's too slow then.
He's afraid of the big fat Canadian.
Here he goes talking about Ollie here. He's just ready to start calling her out here.
Okay, 2,300 miles away.
They gave you his information.
Yeah, gave me his information. She didn't think that somebody must be doing her stuff, but she's too dumb to ask an IP address. But it's from Prince Edward Island. Who else would send it to them? Could be a
She's the only one.
But I'll bet you money if somebody connected to her.
It's the same MO though. I knew she wasn't gonna show up on Shady's, but every time she fucked with you and other people, she played the same card. Like she's the victim.
And really, I mean, who cares if they call? I mean, you're probably right.
Hi, what's up?
You, man, if you guys knew more of the area down there, I mean, I know people that would like to call CPS on legitimate issues.
So Be Kind says, Bobbles. So to be clear, Sharon did not call, but Ollie did call CPS on Frank.
But they don't because they'll never show up. So this idea that they even really showed up for sure, I am doubtful about. He claimed that they left a sticker on his apartment door. Never heard of that. So, you know what I mean? The whole story could be just like the fake story you made up about Gerald coming over there.
Yes, because
I don't believe a word.
And Bobble said yes. You heard that? Be Kind says Bobbles. So to be clear, Sharon did not call, but Ollie did call CPS on Frank. And Bobble says yes, Be Kind. And Spartan Dan says yes, Be Kind. Ollie did it.
He creates
you can't. No, Ollie has not surfaced yet. She sent all her goons. Just feeling Carrie and CVX. Net keeps making videos, and she had to take one down because somebody asked her. So I see you backstage. Hold on, I'm gonna let you up in a minute. Is Ollie and Sharon friends? I don't know either. They don't know each other.
Yes, it is. What's up? Yes, it is.
I think so. No, they don't know each other. And you know what? I'm gonna start calling her Sharon. I'm not gonna call her Shady anymore. I'm gonna call her Sharon.
Why?
If I took why?
Yeah. She is shady.
Yeah, but I'm out of respect. I mean, I'm gonna respect her.
What? Telling people she was rehab when she wasn't, or con old men that think they got a chance at a good relationship.
Wow. So even if Bobble is wanted, and Just Car says, nope, it's Shady. So, I mean, what the heck, man?
Respect for what? Never going to rehab and milking people over YouTube?
Oh my God! Don't give me.
What about you, Tom Reed?
I'm gonna.
What about you, Tom Reed?
Because I
look,
had to apologize.
Look who's up on panel now. Tiffany.
That shit happens. So at least I can do.
Let's see what happens.
It's called her Sharon. Hey, Tiffany.
That's like
hey guys.
Cracking on the fucking sidewalk. Tiffany, you're looking better.
Thank you.
She's got the avatar of Teddy, and he says, Tiffany, you're looking better. Tom is a piece of shit. Tom is a piece of shit. You guys like these commentary videos? Are they enlightening? I think they are. Do you guys think they are? I think they are. Just let me know. Put a heart in the chat if you think these commentary videos are enlightening.
Yeah, how you doing?
You dye your hair?
A little under the weather, but I'm getting through.
Did you dye your hair? I am too, JC. No, I had some work done on my face.
Well, I keep going if I were you.
Well, you know, he's saying that to her because she's using Teddy as her avatar. Thank you. Hello, Hardy. Yes, if you guys think that these commentary videos are informative, please let me know.
Getting there. I'll get there someday, Tom.
Good job.
Luna says, you did your apology. You don't owe her anything else. Wow, Luna. What the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you such a bitch?
Well, I mean, go ahead. Tell me what you want to do with it. I'm telling this guy. I don't know. It's not my business. That's what I tell people. It's not
That
anybody's
poor
business.
dog.
What relationships you have with people or what I have with people. So, in your mind, you've decided to do this. Shut up before I break your leg.
Did you hear him? He said to Daisy, his dog, shut up before I break your leg. He said, shut up before I break your leg to his dog. What a dick.
I mean, Tiffany, every time she got busted, what happened?
Well, she suddenly has some sort of medical emergency, so she winds up in the hospital. So since I've known her, she's had too many strokes, high blood pressure, a suicide attempt. She had COVID and several other things that had happened. So every time
now I want you to know that when I had a video of pictures that Ollie sent me herself after over a year of her cancer bullying and cyberbullying me, that these same people ran to her defense, ran to Ollie's defense. Okay? So what's the credibility there? Huh?
gets caught busted out doing something like this, she suddenly goes into cardiac arrest or she's in the hospital. She's full of shit, pretty much.
Why do you think her goons do so much for her when they know? You think they know?
No, I can't.
Like, really know?
No, I don't believe a lot of people do things for her.
But they were all up in Sharon's chat, freaking like covering for her. That nut did a damn video, and she made it private because she fucked up because someone said, why is Ollie not in Sharon V's chat? And Nut was in there to did that video just to cover for Ollie, saying, "Oh, we haven't seen Ollie in a couple of days,
Oh.
And she hasn't been around. Jeff, have you heard from Ollie? Ollie's been in everybody's fucking comment section. They're like, Ollie doesn't even know what's going on. Yeah, she does, because she was supposed to go on Sharon's Live. So obviously she knew what was going on. I mean, so she had to take it down, but she stalls when the person asks that. She says, she ends up saying, she stalls. You hear her go, and then she says, Jeff, you see what that guy says? And she says the guy's name, and it just like,
not for nothing, but she was the one who started calling Annette Nut. And then the Nut account appeared. I mean, to me, it seems only obvious that the Nut account came from this area.
and then she reads it, and then the guy gets blocked.
There's Connie Miller, Nutty
everybody that
Nettie.
came in there that was against, like, just even asked about anything.
Yeah, they're also
they blocked the person.
The problem is she has too much on these people. So these people that stay loyal to her, they're terrified of her doing to them what she's either done to them already or she's done to everybody else, right? So they kind of cower to her. Annette is spineless. She's spineless. She's been coddling this woman now for almost 2 years. She knows exactly what she does. She's totally spineless. And so are the rest of them. CVX, all of them.
Oh, but not if she's going after me. Then it's evil SG is in Annette's ear, huh? Oh, okay. Total different rules for SG.
Yeah, but
What did she bust down on them?
You know what she's done before too. And you went back to the well and have an amicable relationship with her. Why?
Well, at the time, Tom, what I was trying to do is I was pretty desperate to get her to stop harassing my family and calling the police on you and everything. And I figured, maybe if I could form some type of common ground or friendly interaction with this woman, maybe she will stop. Because at that point, nothing I was doing was working. I had taken everything down. She had ramped everything up, and she was sending the police out to my house. I'm like, maybe I just need to try and smooth things over with her to a degree, and she'll stop. But that doesn't work with somebody like her, So it blew up in my face and it bit me in the ass. And then, however, I tried. I tried anything at that point.
Why? Who's fat shamed anybody here? I didn't hear anybody fat shaming anybody. Where did you hear anybody get fat shamed here, Hardy? Could you tell us? Could you be specific? I didn't hear anybody say fat shame. I don't know. Do you hear her call them shady all the time? Do you? Or mentally ill, or a mental patient? Do you see any of that? I mean, I'm sure you do.
Point, because she's out of control. I mean, people don't understand the
Robs aren't
level of
necessarily
harassment that this
fat.
woman has done to me and to others over the past 18
Like
months.
sometimes
at
they
least.
go
I mean,
blah,
it's
blah, 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 blah.
really bad. It's really,
I don't understand.
Yeah,
what
how
we're
about
running around.
sitting your bony ass down? Isn't that skinny shaming?
I don't give a fuck if she calls the police on me or not. If they come over and I tell them to get lost, I'll answer like 10 seconds worth of questions.
the problem is,
Out there, just what can this old Canadian state do?
well, the problem for me was, Tommy, she was harassing my family, and she was, you know, the police
What
were,
kind of way? She calls, you hang up. She sends you an email and you delete it.
well, you know more
How
intimately
is
about my family.
skinny shaming LOL, but fat shaming is something. Are you fat? Hardy? Hardy, hard?
Family dynamics
I
and
wonder why, right, Don? Sorry, I took a dumb beat. Sorry.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I just can't figure out the life of it, why people are afraid of this old thing. I mean, I just think it's so limited on what you can actually do.
to a degree it is, but to a degree it isn't. See, what happens is when you have people who have, you know, with kids and their families and things like, and jobs and things like that. I mean, Thomas, she could sue you. She would sue you. She wouldn't win.
Tracy C said, if Ollie did not call CPS, she would be up quick defending herself. Instead, she went into self-pity hiding. I'm pretty certain that I could find Tracy C now. Talking about Sharon or me talking smack about us. I mean, sheeples.
No, she wouldn't. Nobody's going to.
Hello,
I'd like
up
to be a
and
fly on the
snow.
wall when she talks to an attorney.
Oh, I've been trying to be sued by Nitty.
Okay,
They say that
then
Nitty can
good.
sue me.
So I don't know what your gig is. Just simmer down there and listen up to the hypocrisy.
And Ollie can sue me. I'm like, try. I mean, there's a million reasons why you can't sue me.
That's how stupid she is. That's also why she hasn't sued anybody, because whoever she tried to do it with, if she went to an attorney, just laughed their ass off. Plus, she's in Prince Edward Island, which is even a bigger joke.
The problem with anybody suing, the problem with anyone suing anybody on the internet is
right?
there's several very important factors that come into play. Number one, you have to have a lot of money. I'm really good friends with somebody who's been in some high-profile defamation
what
suits
you're
against people.
seeing is that just because somebody calls blobbles, that is from a channel where they call somebody constantly shady. Basically, they've both agreed to referring to each other in those terms. I don't call bobbles blobbles. So if you have a concern with the word blobbles, take it up on that channel, and take it up on the channel where they say shady. Take it up with them, not here. I only play what they say.
Specifically from YouTube for this sort of thing.
You
and
don't
it
care
has
what I say? Well, I don't care what you say. Must I make that clear to you in this way? Possibly. Okay. Go up and smoke. Get the fuck out of here.
cost him almost 6 figures every time. So you have to have the money to fund the lawsuit. Number two, you have to have a defendant who is falling into the line.
Or you could have a life-threatening disease that you've been harassed about for the last year and a half. That really was a life-threatening disease. Or you could have incited hate speech against a woman and incited such violence towards said women that perhaps not perhaps, there is laws written that only need to be enforced by strong enough individuals. Ooh, looks like you might have met him. We don't back down. We never forgive and we never forget.
In malice, right? So they have to have reasonable intent behind what they're doing as being malicious towards the...
You might, so you don't think everything you guys have been doing has been malicious? Thank you for the info, Tiff Tiff.
Person filing the suit. And then lastly, if it's international, the court process is double what it is just here within the States. You have to have it.
No worries, honey. We got it figured out. You guys just keep talking. Just keep talking. Keep squawking. Or cock-on, as Mr. Fupa likes to put it. Just keep it up.
Go through the court system in the whatever country you're in. Then it has to go to a Supreme Court out here to get, so it's just...
It's a fucking joke. I mean,
it's a joke.
Yeah,
but none of you have cancer, and some little fuck turd like Tom Reed likes to go, cancer! Fuck you, Tom Reed, you piece of crap.
Well, I mean, you got to prove damages. I mean,
Exactly.
Do I? Mm-hmm.
She calls official law enforcement and public service agencies,
Well, then I guess what you're saying there is that Sharon actually has a case, too. Thank you very much.
and she knows that information to be false. It's criminal, if you ask me.
Well, you know what? Go away then, non-hider.
It's bullshit, and that's
Yep.
what we need to do something about. You shouldn't have to take her to a civil court. She put links to Michigan State Police about me. So I don't know how she must act totally different when she contacts them, because they took her story hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, well, Cray Cray Debbie, when she tells people that I'm a pedophile, that's a felony in Michigan, okay?
But they couldn't do anything. They didn't even have enough fucking balls to admit that I never threatened that state trooper. They claimed in the report that I stopped just short of threatening. Yeah, you know what that means? I didn't do it because I didn't.
Whatever.
No lawyer is going to take a case on contingency, and both of them, even if they did have the...
Maybe if their loved one died of cancer or addiction, they might. Hello, twerking.
They don't have the money, even if they did have grounds, right?
Fuck you. We don't need the money if they take it on contingency if we have grounds, dummy. If we have grounds, we don't need money. They would take it on contingency because we have grounds, dumbass.
Yeah, no lawyer is going to take a case that involves YouTube that's not against actual YouTube. They're not...
That's where you're wrong. Because it is against actual YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Get your ducks in order.
They're not going to take that case on the contingency. You would have to pay them a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. Law degree, chambermaid.
Up front, because they're going to most likely lose. There's not one way.
You know how many people have lost people to addiction? You miss shoot a needle in your arm and die and no one will care? Do you know how many people have lost people to cancer? You better have active cancer now.
Cross in my lifetime, and trust me, I know a lot of lawyers.
But not enough to get you out of working as a chambermaid at the Red Roof.
Ollie doesn't have any monetary loss from anything that was said on YouTube about her. Anything. She has no income. She has no assets. She has nothing except her.
Anybody else, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can do something.
Exactly. Yep.
But she's making false accusations to law enforcement, and that's where I think she should be.
Tom Reed, you should just shut the fuck up, you possible, in my opinion, motherfucking Black Widow motherfucker.
Yeah. It's hard enough for them to keep up with legitimate.
Oh, you know what you could do, Hardy Joy? I'll save you the trouble. You could actually remove yourself from my live stream, but I'll do it for you.
That's threatening Michigan State troopers. Nonsense. Who knows how much time they tipped away on that with her.
Supposedly she's got a couple of good files with the police department.
Well, I mean, really, how much time did they take away with, Bobbles not, coming forth with the fake CPS shit and still going along with it? I mean, now she's changed her story. Now it's back to, Sharon did it. I mean, I'm so glad that we have recordings, right?
She lives, and it's like, what? My police don't even know who I am.
Don Vito said Ollie is claiming her health declining is her damage, not money. Did we give her cancer? Oh, I don't think so. I don't. But Luna can tell you that your circumstances were created by your own actions, Ollie. Your circumstances were created by your own actions.
A good citizen, when they know you like that and have files on you, they come to say, well, all these different people, and you seem to be the one person in the world that they decided to do all this to. I mean, you're the common denominator.
I know who I am now. You know why? Because of Ollie.
Good. So when I called the cops on her to stop her from showing, she was about to show my kids and everything else, and always calling on people, and I knew what she had already done and who she'd already called. And
oh, wait a minute. I thought it was me who showed your deceased relatives and your children. Now it's Ollie, your buddy.
So fuck it. I called on her to stop her. I did not give them her phone number. I called her by her actual name. When they called her on the phone, they didn't even go to her house. They called her on the phone while she was alive and called her Ollie and knew her phone number.
Crossroads, this is from August 26, 2021. We're having a refresher course.
And then she got an attitude with the cops. And she had an attitude with the cops. Saying that
we want to show flip-floppers who they really are flip-flopping on.
She can show things that are public information, and basically to go to talk.
Madam X says, didn't you say she claimed to be shady when she called?
To these other two officers that have files and stuff on her. I mean, could you imagine being that police department?
Wow.
God.
Well, also remember, where she lives is a very small city. It's not a large city, by no means. So, your local police officers would probably know somebody.
Please, I suggest we get a letter writing campaign going towards, all of this. I mean, this is a serious matter. This is a real serious matter.
Yes,
throughout growing up and so forth, it's not an extremely large populated city. It's just a very small city. So
what does that mean?
Me being called evil and heartless and all this stuff. If I was that evil,
she did say to the cop, well, when you have this, then you can talk to me. And the cop went silent.
And that heartless, which I am a mean bitch. I can get cut fucking throat and not even, I don't even fucking care. I'll still sleep at night and still be a cutthroat bitch, So if I was so heartless, I wouldn't have let this information come out in the first place. I'd have took this.
Actually, you wouldn't have done it in the first place. You wouldn't have done it in the first place. You get it? Do you fucking get it? And now you wouldn't have regressed back to calling Sharon shady and fucking with her again. Dummy.
Shit to my grave. And it's like, Maybe I should have. Maybe I should not say anything.
What is it that got you so upset over
Me?
Yeah.
Because they called, like, they've already called they called my son.
Okay, so Bobbles just texted me and said, let's take a look, shall we? God knows she can't contain herself from the truth coming out. Oh, well, I don't know, Bobbles. Is Luna obsessed with me much? She says, oh my God, you are still playing my stuff? No, I just started again. Obsessed much with me? I don't know. Ask Luna Tuna. Ask Luna Tuna. The more you hiding behind Tuna.
Not illegal.
Yeah, but that's my kid.
No, I know. What else? What else?
Have they done to me?
Yeah.
They have sent me numerous blackmailing emails. Okay, one example is if you put my name in your mouth, this and this is going to get out. Then the one where she said if you tell, like the email that I have put out there, to basically let me see if I can find the actual.
Yes, would you please find the actual, please? We'd like that.
Email. Hold on, I can screenshot so I can read it exactly. Hold up.
Did she access any information other than public records?
Yes.
Like what? Like what?
Like what?
Like what information that wasn't public record?
That's like what?
Give me an example.
I'm trying to think. Okay. Can I tell you off of here? Because if I tell you,
oh, but we thought you had nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. We thought you had nothing to hide.
we'll be able to get to it as well.
I'm not approved a loser, but so far, other than people being
Thank you, Al.
I haven't found an incident or an example of anything that's actually illegal. You don't like it, you're pissed. That's different.
Yeah, but when it comes, like, okay, so when the cops called her, right, they said, Ollie, you know, I don't want you to get in trouble. This is, oh my God, right, Ticket Love? But, like, you know, she said, Ollie, this is, you know,
so I guess we're not going to hear that email, that threatening.
Teetering on harassment, it'll become harassment, and that's when it's illegal. The cop told her that herself. She's not putting anything on her channel. She's doing it all on Nuts, and
if they're not, Canada isn't going to do anything about it.
Hi, Bobby Ramos.
Not happening. I hate to say it, but I don't think that cop knew what they were talking about.
Tom, she told the police.
And also, how many examples do you know where the cops come up? So you know what? God, if you do this again, we're going to maybe charge you. That's not how it fucking works. You commit a crime.
They did it to me.
Hey, motherfucker, you're getting goddamn arrested. Here's your warrant.
but they, you know, they brought up my dead sister. They came in here alone with my dead sister. They brought up my mother-in-law's suicide.
That's so fucking weird because, you know, months later, you were blaming me for that. You dumb fucking fupa. If you don't want to be revealed for what you fucking say and how much you flip-flop on your own fucking narrative, don't text me and call me obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with clearing the bullshit up that you think you have the right to spread. Unfortunately, my history and Sharon's history is not like your legs, easy to spread. Okay? We aren't yours for the spreading.
It's not illegal.
It's not illegal. That's what I'm saying. It's not. You don't see me. You don't hear me saying, "Oh, I'm going to sue them."
She says the proof of my confession has already been sent to Shady.
I know it's
How about you fucking don't call her Shady, you dumb bitch?
I tried to find a criminal or a civil issue. What people are saying, and I still don't have one.
You didn't get me saying fupa, dummy. You got me mocking you saying fupa. Do you understand the difference? You can laugh your ass off about it, but it's laughing at you, Bobbles, not with you. That you're that ridiculous that you're talking about women's private parts once again by referring to them as fupa. Do you understand your obsession with other women's private parts? Calling them fupa? Your weirdo husband calling them fupa? While you know that you have the biggest fucking fupa going. The fact that 220-pound women, you think you should be calling fupa? Deuce and a half, bitch? Fucking check yourself. Booyah is right.
She called the police on me. She reported me to the police saying that she heard my children screaming and that like they were being abused and hurt. The police, my city cops, responded with 4 officers that day.
And yet,
they didn't vet the call and asked, hey,
Tiffany,
where are you?
And yet, Tiffany, when Ollie, that's right, what's up? That's right. And yet, Tiffany, after the whole net incident, you sided with Ollie. I'm not making myself look bad, Bobble. You are making yourself look so bad. You and Shady both, and you don't even realize it. Good night. See you in what, 12 hours? I don't know, Bobbles. How long can you keep your fucking mouth shut? How about you try that? How desperate are you to keep texting me throughout all of my, hello, Sean, throughout all of my live streams and expect me to give a fuck about what you think, you dirty mouthed bitch? Talk amongst yourselves for a moment, please. Oh, well, I do need to answer this back. She said, I didn't talk about either one of you Saturday. What the fuck? Ah, but Luna did. You don't get your fucking flying monkeys. Yes, she is, Sharon. You don't get your fucking flying monkeys to sit there and fuck with us on behalf of you. You don't get it, do you? Shut your fucking monkeys up because you're taking the heat for it. The more they talk, the more we talk. And that's the way it is. My bad. I just went and got a ice cream. So let's see what her last text was. Let's just see. I'm sorry, Bobbles. You just don't seem to be understanding, do you? What I'm trying to tell you. And you know, I'm really sick of repeating it. She says, keep doing Shady's dirty work for her. I didn't talk about either of you. I can't control other people. Even Tiffany tried to get that through your thick fucking head. You don't fucking listen. Keep doing Shady's dirty work for her. I don't give a fuck. You can tell Luna to shut the fuck up or get the... You want to keep promoting her in your fucking community page and that other stupid piece of shit fucking chosen one fucking community there with their burning semi? Go fuck yourself. You know right from wrong. Go fuck yourself.
In proximity to her house or anything. So she basically more or less had me basically swatted.
Yeah,
you think everybody's supposed to give a fuck about what you go through and everybody else? Fuck you.
In your house, face your kid scream.
You can sit there and say, I wish the bitch dies. You can say, I would like to beat the shit. I'd like to kill her. And there's nothing they can say. The cops can't say anything about it. It's not illegal to say that.
No, it's not. There's a reason why they're going through.
Well, you know what? It fucking should be illegal.
That's my whole point.
Well, somebody's gonna.
So now Bobbles just texted me. Tell Shady to choke on the glob of peanut butter in that overpriced ice cream. Wow. Wow. Can you take that, Sharon? Yeah, burning semi. That's what the video was. Disgusting.
Someone is going
to now telling you to choke on your peanut butter ice cream.
It would take a chance on getting in any trouble if this go back.
Yeah, not streaming from Michigan. Yeah, she's always looked it. She's in the States. All of them are in the States.
Hey, tell that not to fuck with me.
She already did fuck with you.
Yeah, Michigan too went.
Aren't you so glad you're friends with them now, Nat? Aren't you? Wow, we never did this to you.
When did she fuck with you?
Yeah. No, it was a semi on fire, not a dumpster fire, Crossroads. It was a semi on fire. It was disgusting. Disgusting.
Not that I know of. I hope she does.
I thought she had fucked with you.
No,
why did she do so much if she never fucked with you?
Well, that's a whole other argument.
Oh, you're talking about not Ollie. Okay, I was like, Ollie did fuck with you. What are you talking about?
No, not to fuck with me being in Michigan.
Oh, I don't know what Nut's done to you now. I don't know. But Ollie, okay.
Oh, in Grand Rapids, that's good news. I hope she does.
Oh, thank you, Itmo. Nut is blind. Ollie's Wait, sorry, I call her Nut because this. I have never. Do you think that these people well, I know Jeff he's already admitted that he's the one that helps her dox and get the information because she says that she can't dox, she doesn't know how to do that. She says that how could I call CPS when I'm in Canada and Nitty's in the United States?
Ollie, I have screenshots.
You make a phone call. I would have never.
Same way she did that.
Mama Marty says Nut is blocked on your channel, Tom.
Yeah, but I dare this Nut to fuck with me in Michigan.
These people hate you so much.
Yeah, I dare them to.
Okay, so this is what This is what the email in question says. And I can't really show the email just, but if you look,
okay, yeah,
you can see, hold on, if it gets to the camera. You see that link is blue, right? So obviously it's not a doctored email. It says, keep my name out of any of your shows, and
no, I didn't really see that as good as I would have liked to.
No one will ever see this. I honestly hate stooping this low, but I will. If you tell anybody about me calling CPS on Frank, I will expose your son's address.
Okay, that's definitely Ollie. Yep. She called him Frank throughout that entire live stream where she was doxing Sharon and emailing him and giving information.
And his past. And best believe you me, your daughter China.
But obviously, Bobbles knew prior to that.
Oops.
Otherwise, why would she think that Bobbles knew she's the one that that called CPS? Obviously, Bobbles was in on it. Just saying.
You know my daughter's name. Will receive a few phone calls too. And it signs her name Ollie. But yeah, but she the thing is that I thought that I really honestly thought that Sharon had called on him. I was believing him, and then I got the emails of her laughing and claiming it.
Let's see what Bobbles text had to say. You are wasting your time. Nothing you say or do will change me. Oh, I don't want to change you. So stay looking bitter, psycho, stalker, and obsessed with me. Just make sure you stay on top of how to play my live. Don't ever slip, bitch, because I will shut you the fuck down. Oh, and tell what's up. I just took a shit and named it after him. That's fucking weird. Isn't that weird? I just took a shit and named it after him. What a fucking weird thing to say. You sound like a fucking weirdo, Bobbles. You really do. You really fucking do.
If she knew she sent me those emails, that's why she threatened me with my.
Why are you so mad anyway, Bobbles? Why are you so mad that I'm revealing what you said about Ollie? What's your problem? Why don't you like the fact that I'm revealing what you said about Ollie? How come you're mad about that? Do you not have integrity? Should I not be showing this? Oh my God, I didn't know. I thought what you said was the truth. I really thought you didn't lie. No way.
Information out. And this is why it pisses me off. And any parent, any good parent would be able to tell you, you don't want your kids harmed in any way. And anything that goes to them, you're like a fucking beast with it.
Oh, wait a minute. When SG was a beast, when people were harassing her child, your fucking Tuna Luna gets to make videos acting like I don't have that fucking same. I'm not covered under that. Right, bitch? Of the mama bear theory. Oh, not SG. Fuck her. She doesn't get to be angry when people are bashing her child. Fuck you, Bobbles, you fucking piece of shit, naming your own fecal matter, bitch. Hoopa cunt.
You know, you'll do anything not to get your kids involved in shit.
You fucking
my kids are adults, but still, they're in their 20s, but they're my babies.
Oh, really? But not SG's kids. No. You let your fucking fupa having tuna stinking friend Luna sit there and fucking capitalize after you and your fucking nasty ass pieces of crap friends harass my child, and you think rules are different for Bobbles? I don't think so, fuck turd. I don't think so, fuck turd. Keep fucking threatening me, cunty. Keep it up, Cunty McHunterson.
This is the Muppet.
Look, look at this. In the future, how about this?
It must fucking suck to have to stay up all night. All night. All night. Look at Luna here. I always felt Nitty was lying about it to make Sharon look bad. Really, Luna? You flip-flopping, fupa-having, tuna-smelling piece of crap. So your integrity is shot, cunty, too.
How about relying on evidence?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I let the evidence go out there.
You went to a fucking fortune teller when you were going to say Sharon called. You didn't fucking know. I don't like Sharon either, but I'm not tagging people's names and stuff that I know that they didn't do.
Ooh.
But that's what I said. I sent the evidence out to the people that needed it, and I'm getting all hell and death threats. I mean, I'm getting fucking death threats and shit. Putting me down.
Death threats?
But of course, they,
Not death threats. You mean death threats? Yeah, right, Random? Let me just tell you the text message she just sent. Random, you'll be interested. You'll be interested in this one. Mm-hmm. Tell Random to stop drinking so much and watch her kids. And if she denies, I'll release her emails. I'm sick of your chat talking shit, but you dog on my chat for it. You do the exact same shit you get onto us for. You are getting made fun of for what you are doing. You only have a tiny bit of support. Look around. You are actually a fucked up, bitter old bitch. Get laid or something. I bet you they could find my vagina at least. They wouldn't have to do me up the bunghole because that's the only thing they could find. And I think you should shut the fuck up and stop with your threats. Because if you think for one moment, for one fucking moment, that it isn't driving you crazy to have to sit up all fucking night and defend yourself, not knowing when's it gonna come? When's it gonna come? Oh yeah, mine's dried up. I'm coming out with Fupa Flakes. I'm coming out with Fupa Flakes. My new frosted Fupa Flake cereal. Dumbass bitch. You know how pathetic you are? Coming on like you're a big fat bitch. You ain't. Sure, I'll read it again. Sure, I will. Bobbles, get some sleep, cunty. Says, tell Random to stop drinking so much and watch her kids. And if she denies, I'll release her emails. I'm sick of your chat talking shit, but you dog on my chat for it. You do the exact same shit you get onto us for. You are getting made fun of for what you are doing. You only have a tiny bit of support. Look around you. You are actually our fucked up, bitter old bitch. Get laid or something. That's what she said. And go ahead and release those emails, and we'll release some of yours. All I do is bitch and moan. No, I don't think so. Nobody wants to bang bobblehead, not even her hubby. That's right. Right. Don't worry about that, Random. Because, listen, the same way they spoofed a number the other night. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, Bobble. Mad? Doing people a favor. I'm doing you a favor. So you know how mentally ill you are. I'm exposing your forgetfulness. You seem to forget. You seem to forget how many times you flip-flop. I'm letting you know.
The trolls on Saturday night. You guys will love how we deal with the trolls on Saturday night, but it'll be a whole dedication to these stupid fucks. I mean, it's the reason why Nitty is blaming Tom instead of Ollie is because he is absolutely terrified of Ollie. And if I can prove this,
Are you?
if you go on his channel and look at his video called Bobbles versus Ollie, and you listen to that long ass fucking live of, he will.
I don't understand, because lately you've been really supportive of Ollie and Nitty. Don't worry about it, because I'm not drunk. But she admittedly is.
Say it, I think it's towards the end where he says, "I don't want to fuck with Ollie. Bobble shouldn't have fucked with Ollie."
It doesn't surprise me. This bitch has been looking for dirt on me for as long as she's been on YouTube, because she is so fucking insecure and jealous.
Ollie's like a god. Ollie fucks with people all the time. So
like
basically, when he was saying that, he incriminated Ollie because Ollie says that she's the victim. You know, her blood pressure. Suicidal and all this shit, right? But he basically called her out on that, about she does do this shit, and then he turns around and says that he wouldn't fuck with Ollie. I mean, what did they give me your name? Your name, Nitty. I mean, come on.
Random, don't worry about it. Seriously, do not worry about it.
Cop breaking the door down, looking for a kid in Cheryl, and finding a room full of crack. That's why.
I know. Don't worry about it, Random. Honest to God, Bobbles is reaching, and not very well, I might add.
Yeah, he doesn't. They'll support him.
Hard to reach when you can't bend over.
And show up there someday and bang down the door. It's not going to be about the kids. It's going to be about all the shit laying around the apartment. So,
Bobbles says, I've asked you numerous times. She's asking me the last time I've had sex. Isn't that strange? To stop playing my content obsessively over and over, and now it's become to the point I feel as though you are stalking me. Others feel this way too. I've tried to get you to stop. Yes, but we have the proof that you've been stalking us. Okay? Speak one more fucking bad word about somebody's children, Bobbles, and I will play the live stream of mine where you speak of your children and you get a little personal about yourself and you speak of your own children and their issues. Now, if you'd like me to do that, continue to fuck with other people's children through text messages or social media, and I will play a live stream that you will wish you never took part of. Trust and believe. I suggest you shut the. I suggest you sit your fat ass down. Sit your fat ass down and take what you said you could dish out and you can take it in. Well, here it is, fucker.
Big time pussy. I thought he was a badass. I mean, I really thought he was something different. But I mean, now he's.
Why did you think that?
Because I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
That's different than thinking somebody's a badass. What made you think this pussy is a badass?
Because he was always like telling people to bring it, and I don't know. He was talking like that. I didn't know him.
Bravo.
Now,
Keep it up, bitch. Keep it up. If you think for 1 second, you go ahead. Because I'm not a stalker. But Luna is. Your hubby that threatened to stuff me and Sharon in a trunk is. You keep it up. Keep it up, Bobbles. Keep it up. Bobbles. If you think for one fucking moment that people aren't going to see you saying to me, I better have active cancer. You hope my cancer comes back and kills me, and think you aren't a disgusting piece of living shit. You're wrong. If you think they're going to look at how many times you text me and how few I text you back, you're wrong. Stalker? Stalker? Let's talk about you zooming in. Oh, wait, look at Be Kind says, yes, Bobbles, to go after your kids, adults or not, is low and disgusting. Tom makes it sound like your kids don't matter. He is used to all this. Apparently, you are not. Oh, well, I hate to disappoint you, Be Kind. But Bobbles just threatened somebody's children. Oh, yes, she's taking great part in that and great joy in it. Oh, Pink Cake says, it doesn't matter if your kids are grown or not. Your kids are your kids till the day you die. Bobbles, you never know where someone's head is when they're threatening you. How about you, Bobbles? Where's your fucking head? Up your ass?
Jimmy Walker, Southwest Detroit. He needs a big red nose and size 22 floppy shoes. He's a clown.
The minute he put up a video and I saw baby bubbles next to dime bags on his kitchen table, nah.
And then the video that Sharon showed everybody about his woman's butt going up and down and the slurping sounds of her sucking him off, he videotaped that. And whatever she came yelling at me about.
So why do you support him now? You're going to call my daughter? Did you just say you're going to call my daughter, Bobble? Ooh, phone calls after that might be hard to make. Did you just say that? You're going to call my daughter? So I want everybody to know Bobbles just threatened random's children, and she just threatened my child. Babbling with Bobbles, because I was told she will get you to stop. My daughter won't accept any messages from you, but she will send them to the police department. Because you and your disgusting, child harassing pieces of crap, gang bullying pieces of shit have continuously harassed my child. Now you're talking about harassing random's children. You're going down, Bobbles. I'm telling you. You think you can get away with harassing people's children? Did you just absolutely threaten to harass my child? Did you really? Wow. Someone is really, really, really pushing the envelope. Now, you tell me, Obama, would you like a public 5150? Oh, my daughter talks to me. I spoke to her multiple times today. Who the fuck do you think you're speaking of? You dirty, stinking, overweight, fucking yeast under your flab folds, under your fucking, how many folds on your neck, let alone everywhere else. You could bake more loaves of bread than fucking Liberty Bakery, you fucking disgusting, vile human being. You are the last person that should be threatening anyone's children. You disgusting, disgusting, disgusting waste of excess human flesh. Lips an asshole human hot dog. You fucking gas bag bitch. Fucking pathetic lowlife. Tuna fish cunt.
Oh, like, what's wrong with that? There's a lot. It's called disrespecting the woman that gave birth to his kid. If he, don't. He doesn't want CPS called on him again. He doesn't want his apartment swatted. And this is the stuff that he knows Ollie will do. So everybody hates Tom. So why not blame it on Tom and steer it away from Ollie? That's a pussy move because
You're a fucking pussy move, threatening people's children. You disgusting, disgusting slob. Your lipstick looks like you just sucked the asshole of someone with fucking bleeding hemorrhoids. Okay? You think I give a fuck, Bobbles? Honestly. You want to threaten my child, and you think you're going to get away. Oh, I've got all this recorded now. I recorded it on your YouTube channel. I've got it recorded. Bitch, I've got your text messages. I've got your text messages threatening blackmail on random person. You are threatening blackmail. That's illegal. You don't get to threaten people with their personal emails. Who the fuck do you think you are? Don't even worry about it, random. Seriously, Bobbles. Who do you think you fucking are? You dirty bitch. All because we're playing a fucking live stream of your own that is still up to the public, and you don't like that we're playing it? Why? You don't like being entertainment? I thought your live streams were for entertainment purposes. Well, we're being entertained. Now you think you get to threaten people for that? Oh, hell no. I'm not being a stalker by playing your live streams that are up for public view. I think you're mistaken. You don't get to threaten people's children and blackmail. You just don't.
I've got Ollie doing her and her dudes doing all kinds of fucking shit. I'm getting death threats. They're putting me down. I mean, all kinds of saying that I should rot in fucking hell. All this stuff.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, trust me, random. Bobbles is not going to be able to do that because she's already made a blackmail threat. She's made a threat of blackmail. That's illegal. She does anything like she said. She's only solidifying her criminal behavior. You hear me? Bobbles, solidifying your criminal behavior after your blackmail text messages. You keep it up. You keep it up. Hello, Jose.
Right? And it's like, you motherfuckers, seriously? Fuck you. Because I didn't have to say anything at fucking all. I did not have to fucking apologize. And I did.
Bubbles. These people are never going to have that come to Jesus moment where they're going to be rational and reasonable and be like, you know what, Ollie, what you're doing is wrong. And
you hear your guy? Do you hear these people? I almost can't even take this bitch because she's so fucking ridiculous. So fucking pathetic with her flip-flopping ways. I'm telling you, Bobbles. See, when I say something, I fucking mean it. I fucking mean it. And every fucking time you text me 60 times in a fucking row, a bunch of threats, your file gets bigger. It's almost bigger than you. I know it's hard to believe, but hey. I'm going to need a forklift to pick up your file soon. Because you came on this scene thinking you got to be this fucking big, bad, judgmental bitch. Your channel was made for the sheer purpose of threatening people, causing harm to people, and you're in no position to do that. You're in no position. You're going to need to want to fucking actually shut the fuck up. And this. Does he have a job, Luna? Does he have a job? Shut up, Luna. Do your job when you're at work, dummy. These fucking flip-flopping weirdos.
You are acting inappropriately and you're being exactly what you claim to hate. They're never going to do it, because if they were, it would have happened already. These are people who are spineless and who have no backbone.
How about them? Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Jose. She sure did. And that's the thing. She just doesn't seem to understand that this isn't her world and we're just a bunch of squirrels trying to get a nut. Fuck you, Bobbles. We all got our own fucking shit on our plate. We don't need you shitting on our plate, too. Yeah, of course he does. We can't hear that when he's going, and then these times I'm going to get them with my gun and put them in my trunk and shut up. Fucking you emasculated fucking sorry excuse of a fucking penis. I mean, you need to snap the fuck out of it. When you come onto a scene saying, I can dish it out and I can take it in, you ain't getting to do it with illegal ways, bitch. Illegal is illegal. And fuck you. Fuck you and the fucking double duty fucking pulling Clydesdale that you rode in on. You are pathetic. When I tell you to keep your fucking mouth shut and get more content and control your fucking lunatics in your room, you do it. Or they come and they haul your ass off and you take a little nice vacation. Because that's what you fucking need, you dummy. Coming into a scene thinking you get to start bashing people. First of all, you come in, you talk all fucking smut, sex, whore-like. People were like, ugh, I can't even listen to her. Random, I'll talk to you privately. So sorry. Yes, she is, yep, and she keeps texting, keeps threatening, saying bring it and this and that. And what she doesn't get is that nobody wants to bring it, Bobbles. They just want you to cut the shit. That's all it is. Is it that fucking difficult for you to act like a normal human being for a fucking change? Is it that hard? Go ahead. Tell them all. I don't care about text messages. Last warning. Um, I mean, come on, Bobbles. All people are saying is simply act like a normal human being. That's all. That's all you have to do. Stop sitting there with people in your chat spreading lies about fucking meth heads and your husband sitting there and you and your husband saying fupa and this and that. Stop it. Act like a normal human being. That's all anybody is asking of you. Have some respect for other people's privacy, for other people's children, for other people's deceased relatives, for other people's integrity, their everything. Just stop. That's all. That is all. Anyway, my phone is dying, so I love you guys. Peace, love, and tacos. Random, don't worry about nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. Just stop, Bobbles. That's all anybody's asking you. Just stop. Peace, love,